Okay.
You so good at cards.
I lost.
It's only a game of poker, a game I played for a long time, and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. Damn, you hate it that hard? Well, it seems I found the partner I've been looking for all along. Over a game of cards? Why, yes, over a game of cards. That was how we first met. He was cute, 7 years ago.
Ooh, get to go to the final trial.
Damn, my last shit.
Yeah, before you got suspended.
So scary to think
To
about.
find the truth, we have to go back.
What's the year, guys?
19th, 9:27 a.m. Just recorded.
It's 20XX.
Okay, it's been a long
classic
time since
music.
I felt like such a rookie. Gotta try and relax. Relax, chill out.
God.
J Schlatt? Ah, good morning, Mr. Enigmar.
Blue to see you.
Alright. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. Can't cap, but, you know.
I understand that I'm asking the impossible of you.
Great. Well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. So can we start with that at least? All we did was kind of play cards. Go fish.
And that was enough.
No, it was not. Please. I'm out again.
Ooh, morning, Daddy.
I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I'm fine as always. This old boy here's to help me after all.
That's young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute little outfit you have on. What's that,
Thanks.
dope?
My first show is today, after all.
Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about?
Oh, old boy.
Huh? Me?
That was her.
Oh,
Oh, whoops.
My
me.
fault.
Look what he started.
Here.
It seems fake clock. Oh shit. What these?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What's this? A memo for you or some such?
It's mine, so how about you not even worry about it, buddy? Not from the looks of it, though. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later.
Do it now.
Well, how do you feel about the trial today?
We'll get through it somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear.
An easy win then, yes?
They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office, so I couldn't really be more horrified, to be honest. Of course, there's one of those every year, though.
Same shit, different toilet.
Breaking the fourth wall, Capcom.
The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in. But allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright.
Let me hear that ting.
They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So do your best, but do not worry.
W. Jinx. First time a defendant's ever given me a pep speech. I'll do what I can.
I see you and I understand. You see, it'll be impossible for them to declare a verdict.
Impossible?
Yes.
Like tripping.
Isn't that right, Trucy?
Yep. You bet, Daddy.
My first look at the case was only yesterday. And the information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to say the least, for being real. Still, I do what I can for their sake.
I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. Ha 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 ha.
My client is Shady Enigmar,
Say the name, but without the M.
known to the world as Zach Gramarye. A wildly popular magician star of Troop Gramarye. His mentor, Magnifi Gramarye, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. I was about to say a music group, but nobody got killed, so I don't want to kind of jinx that for anyone. And Zach Gramarye is the suspect. Hmm, 10 sharp. Look how clean this place looks.
Court is now in session for the trial of Shady Enigma.
Yeah, that man never cracks. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I mean, yeah. Had to get that one
Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? A bit of a buzzkill, really.
Buzzkill? Is this some kind of new kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? A Gavanier's concert's got 10 times the thrill this gig's got.
Who were you again, my nigga?
Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah?
Looks like
Gavin.
Trucy.
Defense attorney Christoph Gavins.
Ah, figures my bro's more famous in this part of town.
Clavier Gavin. Lead singer for the mega hit band, the Gavniers.
More like mega shit.
You're out of your league, rock boy.
I know what you're
Yeah, fuck
thinking.
your shit, man.
You're out of your league, rock boy.
What the
Joseph
fuck?
Joestar!
True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby to me compared to this, yeah?
The fuck up. Like, I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way, but I don't want to hear it anymore. Thank you very much.
I'm just getting warmed up there, attorney Wright.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on the case.
Achtung, baby. Time to call on the opening
Bless
act.
What'd you call me?
What was his name again? Ah, yes, Detective Gumshoe. Hit it!
I could cry.
Oh my god, Gumshoe's alive!
What did I tell you, bro? This is where Gumshoe dies. This is the fated Gumshoe.
Let's fucking go.
And you are?
I forgot how to do his voice. Hey, you were the one who called me up here, sir.
There we go.
Name's Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been like 4 days.
Hey, you!
Yeah, you.
Huh? Me?
Today, pal. Today, I win and you lose.
Hey.
I have confidence in my testimony today. See?
What? You normally lack confidence in your testimony?
Bro, see, they're setting it up. This is the time when Gumshoe wins only to die. It makes it stronger.
Be a
Air
poison.
Detective, this is my stage. Candy antics.
Phoenix is just going to power up when Gumshoe dies.
All this hey Ewing and such. And I could care less about your history together.
Well, I wasn't talking to you, so.
Very well. Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand.
It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. Damn. Facts are as simple as they come.
They
Here's the
got me
crime
for
scene.
my phones.
His IV is green. Victim was a patient, asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead, and bam, lights out.
Damn, fuck the clown too?
Them's the facts.
Not so long ago, the victim, Magnifi Gramarye, was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
That turtle tweaking.
That turtle's on go mode.
Ah yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifi to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare.
Yes, though I'm sure the youngsters today know his disciples even better. I dare say the Phantom Troop has made quite the name for themselves.
Anyhow, retired Magnifi's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? What? A malignant tutor or something?
Wow.
Dog.
Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah.
Dog. Malignant tumor, perhaps, my nigga?
In other words, he had liver cancer. He only had 3 months left to live, in fact.
Poor dickhead.
Oh yeah, did you guys notice all the original music is back?
Yeah.
The facts do seem
Yeah,
simple
I
enough.
didn't notice.
They should. But something's not right.
The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock, knock, knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's facts. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die?
Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Diabetes?
In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin when he was shot with a pistol. The syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life.
Let's go for real.
I believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? What reason could he have had?
Very well, detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yes, sir. Man, Edgeworth was cooler. Actually, the victim kinda ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from a pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir.
So it's assisted suicide.
Eyes pop out.
You were saying the victim ordered his own shooting? He was his own op?
Those are the facts. I have the letter in question.
Golly! I did not know that. It was storming.
Very unusual indeed. Although, could such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, my nigga? I wonder.
I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter.
Ah, You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Detective Gumshoe, can you explain this to the court?
Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about that bit, sir.
God damn it, I don't have paper. One thing bothers me about this, though, to be being honest. Why didn't he just say 11? Oh, I do. Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? How weird are you?
The devil is in the details, heir attorney.
Maybe he's like a guesser like I am.
Was there some reason?
As it turns out, there was. Every night, for a half hour, starting at 11, the victim, Magnifique Gramme, was given an IV.
A 4?
There it is in the picture, off to the side of the bed.
Damn it, God. I didn't even notice the golden ass gun right there. Like.
At 11 o'clock, a doctor would come to set up the IV.
He got his arsenal on, it seems.
30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night, without fail.
That shit said ding. So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption? During his IV? Bitch.
Blue?
Lord Lucifer.
My fault. Very well, shall we begin? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you would.
The thunder really got Tablez quaking there.
Mind your beeswax. What's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? He could have at least mentioned it to me. That would have been nice. Would have been cool.
That would have been cold.
I missed the phase, bro.
The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead.
Like Phoenix is just
I'm
nothing
Swiss
without.
press.
Phoenix is just nothing without the phase, bro.
What do you call it? How can you be so sure?
Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal. Learn to think for yourself. Get that noggin cracking.
You fail to grasp the concept of questioning, detective. How long have we been doing this?
First, you got this letter. It says, shoot in the forehead. Loud and clear.
I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it.
Maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal.
You fail to grasp the concept of shooting people is bad, detective.
I'm a cop. I do it all the time. Especially black people run into. We also found the defendant's pistol at the scene.
Especially in ghettos.
Especially in broad daylight. Don't let me catch you. Never mind. Traces of gunpowder residue shows that it had been fired recently.
Well, Mr. Wright?
I gotta yell at me.
Blue.
Shoot neighborly.
Ah, shit, my fault. As far as I can tell from looking at this photo, there seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim.
You have to do the clown also, though.
The photo. Maybe there's something in there I can use. So they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. I think there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly, Mr. Ignimont.
I
Didn't
guess
pull
he
the trigger, shot something else. Yeah, he shot something else.
Yeah, I shot something else.
Slams table. Look at this photo. Another possibility occurs to me. Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
No.
What does the letter tell us?
Here's
The
this
defendant
again.
had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes.
Bingo, pal.
I win.
That's why the defendant popped him one in the head.
No. Oh, the defense disagrees? You see, the defendant had another choice he could make.
No, why not?
What? And can you prove that with this photo?
A little bit. I can prove he had a choice, yes.
The defendant might have hired like he was ordered. But he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. If he didn't shoot the victim's forehead, what did that nigga shoot?
He shoot the button on the machine on the right.
That?
Can we go for the clown's forehead? It might be that.
I was thinking the clown, honestly.
Bro, you guys are so way off. Like, tap in.
It's very...
Clown emojis.
I was just gonna say, it's very dangerous how Phaith just takes everything Darien says at face value. The clown doll?
Take a closer look. See, it's been shot in the forehead too. I mean, it could have been a sex doll. You don't know.
That video,
There was...
that video I put in the
Really?
lobby is like the bottom half of it is showing up on on my computer monitor, so I just see the word nigga, and every
Bro.
so often when I look at the text box, I think a character is saying nigga.
I didn't even see this.
Ah! There's a hole in its forehead!
Yes, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. Yep, that was a bar.
Shit, let me
Snap,
see
snap.
Ha!
Punchy snap.
And I suppose you have a reason as to why he'd shoot the clown doll.
Bro, he didn't just shoot the doll. He shot the doll's forehead.
No, why not?
Let's read the orders once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead, which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead. Yep, I'm a bullshitter.
The defense has raised an intriguing possibility.
Good to have you back, right?
I never left, what?
That hole in the clown's forehead, it certainly looks like it was shot. Bailiff! Send someone to investigate this matter.
What am I always gonna do with this shit?
I
You're gonna
admit.
stop slamming the table. I mean, the back.
Shut the fuck up,
Premium
Apollo
mo-
from the future.
Premium mahogany.
You're hitting the audience.
I
Baby
admit
Apollo.
I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim. God, that sounds
Gosh,
horrible.
that's so weak.
Hey, that's so quiet. You got coke,
It
low-key.
has no power.
It's this part. It's this part.
Perhaps his bum ass had to shoot a forehead as ordered, but the letter says nothing but whose forehead. This was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life.
The
You know,
bullet
the
hole in the
bullet-
clown's doll's forehead does demand an explanation. It might very well be a clue. Yet Prosecutor Gavin is right.
We just got a
It
clear one.
alone does not prove the defendant's innocence. You cannot say for sure that the defendant didn't shoot the victim.
So sorry, Mr. Wright. How sad it is to see the mighty fall.
How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence.
You tell him.
He doesn't realize just how big his little hole is gonna get.
Yeah, that's right. Saw that nigga. I mean, Detective Gumshoe. Please take this newfound fact into account as you continue your testimony.
So what if he shot the clown? He still shot the victim, pal. By the way, that
was a
statement
syringe.
was added at the end of the testimony. You didn't.
Yeah.
Two of the sentences you didn't see. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh well, I guess we should go back. Next one.
The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene. No doubt about it.
Press that.
Bing.
'Cause I think there is some doubt about it. You mean this pistol? The one in the crime scene photo?
That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it.
We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with the bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks in the bullets were a perfect match.
So you verified the murder weapon, in other words.
You bet we did.
Okay.
And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir.
Press that. How do you
Yeah, I
know
remember
that? Gumshoe.
Why are you so certain?
Pile of sand has your head been stuck in this time, pal. Never heard of Zach Valent's quick draw shoot 'em?
Huh? How was that?
One of the defendant's specialties. Shoot. Zach and Valent stand on either side of a girl. And then but the bullets don't hit her. Instead, they hit everything else on stage and in the crowd and the active shooter in the building.
And there's people, and then the dark skinned people.
This was one of the pistols they used for their show.
Oh my goodness. You both are vile human beings.
Got a great design, huh?
That's our
Kids
brand.
love it.
Detriments to society. Roll credits. Many boys and goils
Goils.
joined
Okay.
the police because of that pistol, I hear.
God.
You know, that would explain a lot about, the police force.
The Phantom Troop stopped doing that act a while ago.
Side profile Gumshoe.
The old man. Have we seen that before?
Yes, you've seen it. Well,
Okay,
it wasn't as like 90 degrees in the other games, but yeah.
Old man held on to that pistol ever since.
I remember Nintendo Capri-san played these games, and like every time Gumshoe turned his head, he would just laugh uncontrollably because it just looked funny to him.
The court would like to see the pistola in question.
Got it, sir. Here she is.
Shad. Well, this is truly a blast from the past. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
It's a strange pistol for magic shows, see? But it can fire real bullets.
It looks so much bigger in real life than on TV.
Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's firing chamber is empty. And it shows traces of having been fired recently.
So, were any fingerprints found on the gun?
Unfortunately, no. Of
Alright,
course,
kill yourself.
the defendant is known for wearing gloves. We
Yes,
might say that a lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint on its own.
Ah, interesting point. Well made.
What the heck?
Whoa. Not well made. Not intriguing.
In any case, the court accepts this evidence.
Can we look at the death scene real quick?
My grandchild would get a kick out of seeing this.
Where the glove at? Barely see his hand,
You
too.
can't really see the hands, but
Shaking my head.
He said the defendant was wearing gloves.
Oh, my bad. Let me look at the defendant.
Imagine. Blue job.
But now it's time to return to our history.
You called him Blue Job? That's insane. So what if he shot the clown?
So what if he committed clown murder?
It's funny, you should present the gun right here.
Right here? Ah. Sure.
Tape.
of course.
Wavy wavy.
You get
Apes.
out of the way, baby.
The trickiest cases often seem the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand? That man full of himself.
Yeah, but just like I said, pal, after he shot the clown in the forehead, he went and...
Yeah, shut that shit up, buddy. Did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not.
The murder weapon? How?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. This pistol only holds one bullet at a time.
Oh.
Yup. If you had shot the clown in that forehead, you couldn't have shot the victim too.
That's not a contradiction, not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot.
You think niggas weren't gonna hear that? Oh, where did you get the extra bullet? They're not so easy to come by, you know.
What, Maki Jujutsu? No, Maki. Messed up.
If you claim the defendant had one already, then prove to us how he got it.
Look how competent he is in this game.
He's so,
Any of the phase help.
he's so cool.
Fuck off
I
into
see that.
fairy tale land.
I had the feeling this wasn't over yet. No, this party's just getting started. And I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales.
Oh my gosh, bro.
An utter lack of humility.
You should have said that out loud. What is he gonna do?
Right?
fight you?
I'm trying to Phoenix vocalize his blue text. What's this? It seems the prosecution has another witness prepared.
Like I said, Air Detective was just a warm-up act.
Bruh.
Now that the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready.
You ready for what?
For my decisive witness, of course. A witness who, you will find, can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Gramery who shot the victim in the forehead.
Very well. We will pause for a 15-minute recess.
Yeah, this might be my lucky break. I need that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach.
The court is adjourned. Sorry, I was looking at something.
To be continued.